Yes, y'all. Welcome all. This is the Baekyhun City Lights mini album review. I'm ready, man. I left the cookout. I left the family to come hang out with more faculty fam.
Show did.
Have a good time. So we're going to be in and we're going to be out. But we're going to do it the right way. Y'all ready?
Shout out to MamaAya for getting the playlist ready. Everybody give her a virtual hand clap. Without her, this would be possible, but it'll go a lot slower.
Shout out to all of our moderators too. They help us out in Discord, Patreon, YouTube, all of that good stuff. Keep us organized. Because if it was up to me, I'd just be sitting here not getting things done the right way. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for joining, man. I'm happy and I'm ready and I'm excited.
Yeah.
This is the first Baekyhun solo album that we're going to do.
This is the first solo album by him, period, too.
Oh,
See
yeah,
it on
for
the
sure.
cover. First mini album. Okay, Bake.
Now, we reacted to UN Village,
Yeah.
UN Village, very, very early in our reaction journey. And that was one of my favorites because that's my swag. That's my favorite. That's my style. I do want to go on vacation to UN Village someday.
Yeah, I remember that was like the first of its kind for me that I can remember. I was like, ooh, this is super duper, super smooth. Like, oh, lordy. We was coming off some slaps.
I got my little notepad too, just like LC has taken. He's been taking notes because I don't want to just get to the end of the album and be like, man, I like that. And then he over here got, so track 3, there was an interesting part at 4
2
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and get on my game. Y'all ready? Since we did UN Village already on YouTube, we're gonna do a live performance.
Oh, even better. I think we did Stay Up too.
Yeah, we did.
So if there's a live for that or a video, a different one, let us know and we can just pop that one in instead.
Okay. Are y'all ready? Let's do it. Let's do this. Oh, we need to get ad block. It's all good.
Woohoo!
Proxy P. Yes, you did tell us. I'm sorry.
What?
To get ad block when I was playing Call of Duty.
He don't listen.
I do listen. It's just I gotta be reminded a lot. All right. Baekyhun UN Village live session. Let's do it. Let me know if the volume is good for y'all or needs to be up or lower or vice versa. Oh yeah, we have English subtitles. Let's do it.
It's been a while since I've heard this.
We got the subs on. I'm feeling good.
I like the setting. I like the aluminum foil on the wall. Reminds me of the pizza rolls.
내비게이션 목소당 어린이 공원으로 누르고 엑셀을 밟아 나만 알고 있던 그것은 난 모두가 올라가려 하겠지 어디서든지 everywhere anywhere 얼마든지 보여 Girl I need to be romantic함이 필요한 시점이야 이미 알고 있었다고 해도 처음 느끼는 기분으로 널 리드에 끌린 omen 나에게만 너의 특별한 시간을 보낼 수 있는 자격이 있단 걸 알아 I know that I know that I know 내일은 지금 한남동 UN Village 언덕의 스타를 보며 You and me
What's up, Nat from Germany?
나란히 우리 나를 보며 You and me relaxing, chilling 완벽한 모습은 너에게 보이진 않을 거야 지금 이 순간만큼만 모든 걸 흘러가는 대로 부는 곳으로 바람이 사랑을 속삭일 때만 원해 무심하던 네 눈빛이 날 사랑한다 말을 하는 순간을 이미 알고 있었다고 해도 처음 느끼는 기분으로 널 리드할게 너네 나에게만 특별한 시간을 보낼 수 있는 자격이 있단 걸 난 알아 I know that I know that I know 그래 우린 지금 한남동 유엔 빌리지 언덕의 스타를 보며 You and me yeah. You and village here 나란히 우린 나를 보며 You and me relax and chillin' yeah.
I got low vocals on me. I'm gonna let Baekyhun do it though.
Rolling, rolling, rolling hills 부글부글한 언덕을 따라 Rolling, rolling, rolling hills 오르다 보면 고장난 가로등 불 하나가 보이면 그 아래에서 라이트를 떠 이곳은 충분히 너 하나로도 환하니까 한남동 유엔 빌리지 언덕의 스타를 보며 You and me yeah. You and village here 나란히 우린 나를 보며 You and me relax and chillin' yeah.
Easy.
I'm gonna clap it up for that, man. That is
Easy.
beautiful right there, man. Live
Easy money.
session.
Yeah.
The first thing I wrote down was inspiration. I look at the setting. It looks like it's somebody's basement. They got LEDs on the floor. They got aluminum foil with pictures. You can even see the tape right there. It's simple, but it's elegant and beautiful. And I forgot how poetic the lyrics of the song are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and you sitting under the moonlight on top of the hill. We feel the breeze whisper in your ear
Yeah, he painting a picture.
that I love you.
I love songs that are this lyrical and based on, you know, a location or a scene. That could
Yeah.
be somebody's like safe place. Like say your girl or your guy having a bad day and it's like, man, you remember that time we went to UN Village?
Yeah.
Like, you just repaint the picture. Like we was relaxing, chilling. You know, it could be a form of therapy.
Exactly.
He reminds me that, in my opinion, he has the most distinct voice in K-pop that I've ever heard. And what I mean by that is, like, if you blindfold me, spin me around 3 times and sit me in the chair and just start playing little 5-second, 6-second snippets of voices, I'll get a few right. But I always get his right. Like, I'll be like, oh, no, I know who that is.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Usher. But a more, well, I can say just a more K-pop version of Usher. That's the
Okay.
only way I can put it. He
Okay.
reminds me of an Usher. That's the vibes he gives me. Vocally and his song choices, like the things that I'm hearing him put out solo, like this could easily be an Usher track. I could hear him hopping on an instrumental like this, talking about Hollywood Hills instead.
Uh-huh. I could too, now that you say that. It's just been a while since I heard some Usher, so I was over here going through like, what? Oh, okay. From an album standpoint, the title of the song definitely reflects, you know, what he was talking about. That's on point.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, the lyrics were poetic, like you said. He's got good track presence as far as, you know, he's flowing with the instrumental. I think the instrumental is nice and simple and smooth, which highlighted the vocals. And for number 1 on the track, you know, let's take it back. I'm at Kmart. I done bit the corner of the plastic. You know, I put this in. It's definitely setting a different tone than any of the other album reviews we've done. This will be the first album review we've done where it starts off this slow and this smooth.
Yeah.
So I would probably, you know, just crack the window a little bit, not a lot, because I don't want all that in my ear. I'm just driving really slow. I might even pass the house because I know the kids and the dog is there going crazy and they see me like, Daddy. hey.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, hold on, man. I just need to back the car in. I'm doing everything super slow so the song will finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Checking all my little buttons and components, knowing ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, for sure. And see, this is a vibe that I need sometimes. I need to just slow it down. It's the end of the day. It was Memorial Day. You know, we had some good time with the fam. I had a concoction that I was sipping on. You know, I can't really tell you what's in there.
Oh.
You know, keeping it PG-13.
Apple juice.
But see, at the end of the day, you don't want to just be turning up. I don't want to turn up. I don't want to hear Lil Uzi Vert or none of that. I want to slow it down when it's time to relax and call it a night. And Baekyhun, thank you for this, my brother.
Yeah, it's like Sunday music, baby.
Yeah.
I'm doing the laundry. I'm chilling, refocusing.
Yeah.
I'm excited, bro.
So thank you for number one, Baekyhun. I say, let's move on to number two. If you're watching this in Patreon, thank you for joining. We love you until death.
Oh, wow.
Do us part. Until next time, Patreon. We're going to keep it rolling here on Twitch. This is the Baekyhun album review.
I'm trying to help you with the cuts, bruh. You still recording, bruh?
City Lights. Yeah. I'm going to keep recording so we can post the entire thing in Patreon once we get done.
Let me stop
Rather
trying to be
than
the
just
technical guy.
Editing. Yeah, you just let me do the
Yeah.
technical stuff. You know what I'm saying?
My bad, bruh. My bad.
Stay Up featuring Benzino. We just reviewed this probably about 2 weeks ago. But let's bump it through again. I don't remember what it sounds like at all.
Bump. It'll be a good bump through again.
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to go all the way through the song, okay?
Yeah.
Or I could give the traditional pause in the middle.
너만이 생각해 우린 지금
Oh, yeah, we did this. So we did this on YouTube. Let's just skip to the V-Live. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. In the comments, it was the Jezere. Okay. The only live is when he did it in his room on V-Live.
I'm cool with
He's
watching
got
stuff like that.
3 million. Is that people? 3 million people watching live? That many people are watching live? Wow.
One day our Twitch gonna have 3 mil.
One day.
I said it here first.
Right
no matter
now we
what
got
I gotta do, whether I gotta drop the OnlyFans link, I don't care anymore.
After we shoot our movie, okay, and we make a blockbuster movie, you know, we'll be a little bit more popular after LC drops his album.
I'm gonna name my album OnlyFans. That's what I meant. I didn't mean I got an account.
Oh, okay. I get it. Let's do it. Oh, this was his birthday. Great information. Thank you.
멍하니 생각해 우린 지금 어디로 가는지 다음 신호가 바뀌는 길 끝에서 just about to take off.
That's how you know it's real. No filter on his voice.
And he couldn't even stay seated.
Right. Hey. I got
It's like he trying not to wake up his next door neighbor.
I was about to say I got a Bluetooth speaker I can mail to him right now.
Say, hey. Baby, we can stay up.
He's having fun, man. See, God knew not to give me a voice for singing, because I be singing all the time, 24/7. Okay.
Baby, lay back, 눈을 감아 달콤한 너에게 취해볼래 부드럽게 어색한 떨려 꺼내고 on and on tonight 하이라면 원해 and I know you need it 비단적인 너와 나 meant to be but
Some young lady out there had a panic attack. Like, he's live singing to me right now when I'm watching.
Half of these viewers are crying.
Yeah, they over there like, oh my God.
Oh, he hitting Benzino's part?
Hey, try to get his lyrics.
Hey, at least you tried, bro. At least you yeah, he like, I tried, bro.
Right. It's all good. I don't think his neighbors are worried because his neighbors are probably Kai and Shinyo.
Kai probably over there dancing like.
Right.
This my jam.
Omaima says she was crying, in fact.
I told you I knew it.
Electromagnetic radiation.
We know you was crying. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get
young,
it out.
It was young men, women all across the world crying, shedding tears.
You wasn't the only one.
Yeah. I remember that song, and I that just reminded me to add it to my favorites.
Yeah, the second time through shows me that like I wasn't sleeping on it. I just forgot how fire it actually is. Even when the rap part comes in, I'm like, bro, like he was spitting. Like it just kind of got lost in the sauce. So nothing against the track, but I'm glad to have heard it again. From an album standpoint, this is a very solid number 2 coming off of number 1.
Yeah.
I mean, the title stands true. They're talking about staying up. I wish I would have got the lyrics again. I don't really remember, but that's okay. It's a good blend between him and the guy. Is it Benzino? Between him, they complemented each other well because their styles are so different. And right now, no skip, solid number 1 and number 2, if you ask me.
Yeah, very solid number 1 and number 2. Now, all right, hold on. Let me end that for Patreon. Well, actually, it's going all the way through.
Yeah.
This going all the way through. All right, so let's start a new one for YouTube. What's up, world? It's Action Fredo.
It's your boy LC. You heard?
Right now, we are live on Twitch. We got over 130 people up in here watching the Baekyhun City Lights album review. You can watch this back in Patreon. The full thing will be available. So far, it's a non-skip for me. UN Village, one of my favorites. Also, Stay Up is going in Action Fredo's favorites. And Betcha. We've heard this in DJ Tezzy's mix several times, but I don't think we ever reacted to this.
We never reacted to it. I just remember hearing it, and it was one of those boys that just perked my ears up like, the heck is that? So someone requested this in a mix. So as far as a reaction goes, we're honest reactions. We have heard it. We have not sat down and heard it in headphones. We heard it out loud, and we have not seen the lyrics. So we will still, break it down as if, it's our first time really deep diving this thing. But I can tell you this right now. I already like this track.
Oh, yeah. I already know I like this. I remember it. It's catchy, too. So I'm like, this guy has 3 songs that are going in Action Fredo's favorites off the rip. Let's do it. Okay, Desiree says I was the first to request Betcha. Thank you. You gave us this one.
서투른 난 초조해 She's so selfish But I like it 인정할게 내게 홀리 됐나 Loving your style 머릿속에 하루 종일 너인데 어디일까 뭘 먹을까 궁금해 다른 생각 노력해도 give up Oh no 벗어날 수 없는 걸 하루를 다 너에게 보내 Can't let you go Betcha 우리 운명적감 걸어겠죠 더 깊어지게 돼 그런 발차 틀림없는 말 걸어 맺혀 Betcha You're gonna be mine
Ooh, I hear that.
설명할 수 없는 감정 네 방식에 끌리는 거야 넌 너무 특별해 그냥 다 좋아 자신 있네 표정 말투까지 전부 좋아 마음이 없어 미안해 난 단순해서 잘 몰라 알 수 없는 그 마음을 말해봐 친절하게 말해줘 제발 hello 잘할 수 있다니까.
All right, I gotta pause at least once. I was just thinking, like, South Korea probably has the most lit radio stations ever.
I wonder what they play on the radio though.
Because I'm like, if it was this when this came out, was it on the radio going crazy? Do we have any people who live in Korea on this live right now, South Korea? Like, I would be like, this is my jam. Like, taking me back to the 90s, like when you're in your mama's car, like, Mom, can you turn that one up? Like, and y'all just jam together.
And you know how the radio gonna play it 4 times if you got a 20-minute car ride. That betcha gonna come right back on. You better betcha.
Right. As soon as you lose service, you play another station, it's on there again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one off the album so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most upbeat one. So we're at number 3. We're doing the album review live on Twitch if he didn't already say that.
Yeah.
And it's sticking to a similar theme. You know what I'm saying? His style is, definitely his style, and he's in his strength. But this one has a little bit more energy. I love the sounds, like in the headphones panning. This instrumental is my favorite so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely has a nice beat. It has a beat that's open to both R&B and hip hop. Somebody could easily jump on this remix and swag it out.
If I had to pick somebody to jump on this remix, it'll be Chris Brown. I don't know why. Like, I was thinking, like, man, Breezy would tear this a new one.
Right. That's a great pick.
Uh-huh.
I would say I would want, like, I would put Changmo on here.
Man,
just give it some gritty, the gritty hip hop feel, but also put some nice guy lyricism on there over this beat. I feel like a rapper could do his thing over this beat.
Not to get too far off topic, but somebody sent me a DM saying that Changmo's about to enlist, bro. I threw my phone. I threw it. It's a crack in the screen.
Oh man, he has to. So it's an honor.
I know. It's an honor.
It's an honor.
But
so.
it hurt my soul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Chris Brown's music is super flame to me. He's just kind of questionable outside of the music.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's a whole nother podcast topic.
Right,
but I could when I heard this instrumental, I was like, this sounds like a Chris Brown instrumental.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I'm not to keep continuing on, but I was listening to Chris Brown for like an hour one day, and I'm like, yo, he's really one of the greatest artists of my generation, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because he's got so many hits, and I'm like, I didn't even realize he's been one of my favorites.
Bro, he can sing, he can like sing,
yeah,
and he can rap, and he can spit, and he can dance.
He's got the full package. It's crazy.
He just, all right.
All right, let's continue.
친절하게 말해줘 제발 hello 잘할 수 있다니까 진심만 너에게 보내 Can't let you go betcha 우리 운명적 I'm gonna get you
Hey, this hook is hard.
틀림없는 말 그럼 betcha You're gonna be mine Oh baby it's time
I wish this had a music video. They could like recreate high school. Talking that smack like, oh, I'm gonna get hurt. I hear those new sounds.
맺혀 틀림없는 말 걸어 맺혀 You're gonna be mine Oh baby it's time 맺혀 틀림없는 말 걸어 맺혀 You're gonna be mine 우리는 명절감 걸어겠죠 더 깊어지게 얘기로 맺혀 틀림없는 말 걸어 맺혀 You're gonna be mine Oh baby
This is catchy.
틀림없는 말 걸어 맺혀 You're gonna be mine
Easy money.
Big 3 for 3. Big
Big,
3 for
yeah.
3, man. He's putting up Steph Curry numbers right now.
Yeah, he's balling.
He's shooting 100% from the field. He's on fire. Let's see how he is heading into the fourth quarter. Track number 4.
Yeah. Before we move on, I'll say, it makes a huge difference. And it's okay for us to hear some of these songs in the mix and still sit down and react to it because I didn't know how fire the words in that hook was.
Oh, yeah.
I'm up there saying my broken Korean because the only words I could hear is betcha. So I just thought he just kept saying that. Like, I ain't know he was going to say, I'm going to get you. Well, the day that I met you, I'm just up there like, I'm a numma betcha. I'm a numma some ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this was, I like this song 10 times more that I sat down and watched it.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I've noticed that he's very poetic with his lyricism. And that's why it's so catchy because he's rhyming and he's throwing in a little bit of English in for me. But even if I could understand Korean, I would have probably appreciated a little bit more because he's throwing in metaphors and similes and his rhyme schemes on top of the beautiful vocals. So this guy is top tier, man. Baekyhun is one of my favorites, and I will say EXO are my favorites.
Hey, man, can't argue that.
Period.
I respect them.
Yeah, man. They got all stars, and it's crazy because I said they were my favorites before I even knew all of the members' names and who was in EXO. I didn't know they had Kai. I didn't know Dio or Baekyhun or Chin or none of the solo stuff. And I'm like, just from a sound perspective, I'm like, this is so vibey. And I think that's just, it goes to show that they're made up of all stars. Like all of these guys could do solo stuff and sound amazing. But the fact that they're able to come together is something special.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish American artists could do that more often.
Yeah.
Like Silk Sonic, my guy Bruno is my favorite. Anderson .Paak is amazing. And I'm like, they could have just went solo and just had separate careers. But the fact that those two guys came together and doing an album, I'm so excited. And I'm like, man, what if I could get a J. Cole and Kendrick album together?
Mm-hmm.
Or what if I can get J. Cole, Kendrick, Bruno, and Anderson .Paak to do an album together? So that's kind of the feeling I get when I hear an EXO song, and that's why I like them so much. And not just them. There are several other groups in K-pop that give me the same vibe. So
yeah, someone said it in the Twitch chat. They said too much ego in America, and that's predominantly correct.
Oh yeah.
Because I explained K-pop to someone the other day in Leighton's terms of like what you just said. Like, could you imagine like Bruno Mars, J. Cole, Trey Songz? I just named a bunch of artists. I named like 9 artists. I was like, could you imagine them all on the same track? And they were like, man, that song will be like 13, 15 minutes long. And I'm like, no. What if they just gave 4 bars a piece? Mm-hmm. They were like, oh, that would be fire. And I'm like, that's what they doing over there.
Yeah, for sure. I said that long ago in our early reactions. Like when you hear 9 people on a song, traditionally in American music, you're like, man, that song is going to be super long because we just make music linear typically. You know, K-pop is so intriguing because it has more depth. Like in terms of strong song structure. Like you said, there's guys doing 4 bars. There's guys riffing in the background, just giving you ad-libs. And that's what's amazing is that you get so much jam-packed into one song that is just mind-blowing for me.
And the next time I'm with a producer, if I ever have the privilege again, and they're making a beat in front of me, I'm going to say, cool, man, make another beat completely different, and let's combine those beats.
Together. Man.
Split that mug up, put a middle part in there. Like, I'm gonna reconstruct it. Like, yeah, bro, let's get it.
Yeah.
Don't make me 2 beats, make it 1.
For sure. If you're watching on YouTube, consider hitting the subscribe button. We are Hired Faculty. We started reacting and never stopped. We're gonna start releasing all kind of content here on our channel, but we probably won't stop doing reactions.
No, we can't stop.
We are live on Twitch. Another incentive for you to join us live and hop in the comments, give us feedback, suggestions, input, all that. And you can check out everything at hiredfaculty.com.
That's right. Until next time, people.
Until next time. All right, Twitch. We are right back at it. Let's do it. We had
Go to Ice Queen.
Ice Queen. We're going to do Ice Queen, and then we're going to do Behind the Beat. Ooh, we got the producers making the beat? Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
When you make your bread.
I got to get a commercial skipper ad blocker. All right. Let's do this. What's up, world? It's Action. Fredo.
It's your boy LC, you heard. This is Baekyhun, Ice Queen. I almost said ice cream chillin', ice cream chillin'. We were out to eat last night. We got pizza at a pizza joint in Mason, Ohio. And my wife tapped me. She said, hey, listen. And I heard that playing in the background.
Ice cream?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
come a little close because you're looking thirsty. I was like, shut up.
Snow cone chillin'.
Yeah, there was like a family of 4 next to me seeing me sing the lyrics, and they were just looking at me like, what's wrong with that guy?
That's funny, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ice Queen, I don't have any expectations so far. Excuse me. So far from an album perspective.
This is number 4.
Yeah. Let me see. The flow has been perfect. The first 3 are 3 of my favorite songs. You betcha. So, is it possible for this guy to give me all songs that go in my favorites?
Well, we're live on Twitch right now with over 169 people.
Yeah.
And they're all the comments that I'm seeing is it's really good. I've had it on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect nothing less. I just don't know where the flow is going because Betcha was the most upbeat one of the album. It wasn't like extremely upbeat in comparison to the first 2 tracks before or 3 tracks before it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm seeing a lot of.
I don't know, man. This is building some anticipation for me. I'm like, oh,
I'm seeing a lot.
What's going on? Where's it gonna do?
A lot of favorites in the chat. Let's do it.
Let's do it then.
지금밖에 어때 yeah. 몇 시 몇 분 그건 내게 not a problem yeah. 널 생각해 봐 내 가슴 속에 심장이 뛸 때 올라간 박동을 마주칠 때 순간 멈추게 돼 내 시간 내 오감 다 얼어가 넌 나의 ice cream relax 이제 내가 녹여줄게 내게 시간을 줄래 앞이 안 보일 때 내 손을 잡아줄래 I'm okay 얼어붙은 네 손에 뜨거운 내 맘을 만끽해
Got some bang to it.
내 불씨로 번호에게 어린 불과 어린 날씨 아린 거리 evaporating 우리 둘만 아는 비밀 연기 속에서 보일 듯 잡힐 듯 안 잡혀 사라져 낮이든 밤이든 네 맘에 fall in love 짙어진 수많은 색깔의 shooting star 맑게 네 순간 never stop on my way yeah. 서로의 맘을 감추려고 했어 애매한 세상 속에서 밝혀진 truth 너와 나는 그 속에 비춰진 우리 모습 I just need you 지평선에 서 있는 우리가 서 있는 곳은 moon 넌 나의 ice cream 어차피 안 보일 때 내 손을 잡아줄래 I'm okay 얼어붙은 네 손에 뜨거
I gotta pause at least once.
Ooh.
This is R&B with some bang to it.
No,
And
this is fire.
And it's a sensual song, man. I like it.
Yeah, this one right here, the beat is amazing. The title of the song is definitely reflecting the lyrics. I mean, it's on point. Like I'm 100% captivated. Like I'm reading like crazy. I'm banging to the beat. I'm glad that there's no music video to this one because then I would just be lost in the sauce. And it's a perfect flow as far as the album is going so far. Like it's fitting right in.
Yeah.
Like this is seamless. But this track, man, is it's great.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it came in and had some bang to it. Like they could have kept it smooth R&B, which it is smooth R&B, but then the 808s came in with the kicks and the snaps, and I'm like, that's a little bit something different. That's a little bit of, it's got a little bit of wang to it. Like you can turn this up really, really loud in the whip with the windows down.
He kind of rap singing too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not like completely like, think of number one, the UN Village. I always mess that up.
Yeah.
Where he's completely singing, but here he's got parts where he's like low key, like spitting a little bit of bars and then coming back with the singing, like ice cream. Yeah. So that's why I like this one a lot. I got 2 pluses next to this bad boy.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't get this in the DMs. I haven't seen the title of this song requested anywhere. It's
Anywhere at all.
It's probably on our Discord list.
Maybe, but I still, eventually I would see it in one of the premiere comments or, somebody would send me a DM. I've been checking the DMs somewhere. My gosh. Yeah, this is definitely a banger.
Yeah, I'm just taking some notes, man, on the album review. So far, it's 4 for 4 for me.
Yep.
내 맘을 만끽해 터질 듯한 네 맘속에 내 불씨로 번호에게 우린 불과 어린 매치 다른 거리 evaporated 우리 둘만 아는 비밀
You're right, Chris Wallace.
연기 속에서 보일 듯 잡힐 듯 안 잡혀 사라져 낮이든 밤이든 네 맘에 fall in love 짙어진 수많은 색깔의 shooting star 맑게 이 순간 never stop 숨이 멎을 듯한 눈빛이 멈춰 버린 내 세상 널 향한 진심이
switch up in the beat.
뜨거운 심지 널 위해 모든 걸 걸지 다른 길은 없다는 걸 you know
In this cold world.
차가운 세상 will burn 얼어붙은 네 손에 뜨거운 내 맘을 만끽해 터질 듯한 네 맘속에 내 불씨로 번호에게 우린 불과 어린 매치 다른 거리 evaporated 우리 둘만 아는 비밀 연기 속에서 보일 듯 잡힐 듯 안 잡혀 사라져 낮이든 밤이든 네 맘에 fall in love 짙어진 수많은 색깔의 shooting star 맑게 이 순간 never stop on my way
I'm clapping it up for that one.
This is what I'm getting, man. He is spitting game from every single angle. So the UN Village, he's spitting visual game of like, I can take you here, I can take you there. Stay up is like, we can stay up. What else we got? Betcha. That's like he talking smack. Like, I'ma come get you. Like, I bet you. Like, that would be like, you chasing. Then this is like once you got them in your grips and they're like worried or concerned or questioning. This is like the one that is pure poetry. Like, I'm going to melt that coldness with the warmness of my heart. Like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He's going through the whole I got game cycle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he had it in him like that, bruh.
Me either.
Mr. Smooth himself. Like,
Yeah.
he's hitting every angle.
Yeah. And that's the perfect way to describe him as Mr. Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. he definitely knows what he's doing. He's making tracks for the ladies, for the relationship people, I should say.
No matter how they feeling, he got a track for it.
Yeah, for sure. And he's rising amongst the ranks of among my favorite people in K-pop.
Oh yeah, it's hard to deny it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to deny it.
I mean, he was already up there, EXO being my favorites, but it's like, man, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, man.
If you're tuning in on YouTube, this is the Baekyhun City Lights album review. You can check the full thing out on Patreon. So far, it's definitely a 4 for 4 out of me, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, each title of the song is a good reflection of the lyrics. All the lyrics definitely are serving a purpose. Like, it's sticking to the same theme. It's like it's for, I don't necessarily say it's like for the ladies, but like in my mind, it's like for the ladies, or like, about love. But like I said, man, he's hitting every single aspect and angle of it, of like, the chase, security, all those different things. And on top of that, the flow of the album is seamless.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing to kind of make me so far be like, oh, that one kind of didn't fit.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, like, it's like this album, there's mini album was constructed. Like, they took their time. It wasn't just like, hey, we're just going to pick a random song that you recorded 2 years ago and see if that fits. Like, nah, this baby is packaged, vacuum sealed.
Yeah, and I feel like he's found, he knows his sound and he sticks to it. So, he might hit us with a slow jam with UN Village, but it's still, his music transitions easily because he doesn't step outside of his boundaries.
Well, yeah, we haven't seen it so far.
So
My man's is working that lane.
Mm-hmm. Thank you if you're watching on YouTube. Until next time. All right, y'all. Behind the beat, Ice Queen. So we're going to watch these guys make the beat. I watch beat makers all the time on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy by the name of Sicky Beats. I watch him a lot. And it's just kind of him breaking down instrumental. So this will be something fun.
Hey guys, welcome to another Behind the Beat series. Today we're going to be breaking down Ice Queen, which we made for Baekyhun of EXO.
We made this last year in March 19 with a group of friends called Adrian McKinnon and Bobby Lewis. We're going to show you how we made it.
Let's go. Right, to start with this track, we played some Rhodes chords. Just show you that.
And this is the foundation of the song.
On this occasion, we have quite a few layers, but it all seems to work, and it gives everything, it's got space, and there's still space for the vocal. So if we show you the intro music. So we'll get into it. You can hear the vocal samples that we used. 2 samples together.
And that just creates a really cool kind of dynamic. Sets
It's the
the mood
little
for the song.
things.
Yeah, nice bit of
The
ambience.
little things
And when we're
add
using
so much to
samples,
it.
sometimes we use an online library called Splice, which most people know now. Well, most people in the industry know. That's a very good source of samples. Or there's some plugins like Arcade or
Yeah.
from Output, and also we chop up the vocalists, sections of the vocals, pitch it, tune it, add reverb, be creative as you want. It's always good to make your own samples because obviously everybody's got access to other stuff.
And you've got a real clean snare. More percussion, just filling the spaces. A kind of cool percussion knock. And then the kind of fast trap hats, which I'll show you. Gives it that bounce. And again, it's all
Those
consolidated now, but
hi-hats
it's
add a
got
whole different
just different
element.
pitches.
You take those
on the
out
hats
and
just to
everything's different.
Yeah.
give them a different dynamic.
One of the main components of this song is the bass, the 808.
The bass,
Obviously,
the
any
808
R&B hip-hop song,
slides.
you're going to need the 808s. So for this, we used got 2 basses in here. The intro bass comes from a plugin called Alchemy, and it's just a deep sine just to support the
literally the
intro
first one.
music. Yeah.
What's crazy
And,
is that's why I like
fun fact
seeing
of
stuff
that
like
one
this
is-
because I literally can hear all of that.
Yeah.
Like I hear every single sound when I listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
And then like when you see it broken down into, you know, the different track takes and all that, it's amazing. Because I'm like, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Heard that too. And I wonder if other people can hear that well. I feel like some people do and then some people don't.
It's all about your listening style. I heard the bass immediately.
We could have
in
gone
them, in them hi-hats. I was like, okay, it's got some trap bang to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he said. He's got the trap hi-hats.
Down the octave,
But then the
we wanted
bass
to
just
save
added
the
some
impact
flavor.
for the chorus. So we kept it up an octave. So it's not fully acting as a sub, it's more of a bass pad effect. Just to give, when the chorus comes in, it's got that punch.
The main bass is obviously the 808, which you can hear.
And we've tried a lot of different 808s, and again, we've come back to Logic's own ES2, and it works wonders.
That's what I
Yeah,
used
this
to
is a
work
patch that
on
we
is
made,
Logic.
just using a sine wave and messed around with different parts, different elements of the plugin to make it our own. Obviously, won't give too much away, but the access is there for everybody to make their own sounds and use the samples as their own.
Yeah.
One of the tricks that we like to do is add pitch bend, which you can see here, and that gives it a kind of dipping feeling. We'll just play that. So now you've heard all the components of the chorus, the drums, the verse, all of that music. We get to the middle 8 or the bridge of the song, and usually we would strip it back and have like a piano and let the vocals shine at this moment, but we didn't want to drop the energy of the song too much. So for this, we changed it, made it more aggressive, added a key change in, and this kind of aggressive bass line, which I'll play for you now.
That was the switch up I called out in the song.
Just doesn't have that bite. So then we consolidate it to audio, which it allows you to really get that cut off and that bite, and then we added some really cool effects to really bring out the harmonics, because it sounds like there's almost a chord on top playing, but it's not. It's the dynamics in the distortion, which we really like to play along with different distortions, and Camel Fat and Devastator are 2 of our favourites.
Is the audio good
So
for you
lucky
guys
enough,
in the
last
chat?
year in March, I believe,
Yeah.
we were fortunate enough to get out to Seoul and to work with SM within their studios, and we were really able to zone in on this song for Baekyhun. He was an artist that we really wanted to make a song with, and
Yeah, we previously worked together, obviously, on the EXO stuff.
yeah.
Had a good relationship with the team and with the band and with the group. And when he said he wanted to make his EP, we was like,
So these are the
delighted.
guys behind
So
the slaps.
yeah, he came into the studio and we
Give
had
them
some
plaques.
rough sort of sketches of ideas.
And originally this was 5 BPM slower, this song, which he was sitting there, he was loving it. He was like, something's missing, and it come to the conclusion that it needed to be faster. So
We also added a lot more elements to it
for sure, yeah.
after the song was written.
Yeah. But to have that input direct from him was great.
Yeah, of course. So we'll just show you some of the vocals.
지금밖에 어때 Yeah 몇 시 몇 분 그건 내게 not a problem yeah.
So in this part, obviously, as we start to build the song, we add more layers. So this is obviously the lead vocal here that you can hear.
Ice cream
And then we have a dub on that.
Ice cream relax
And because it's a solo artist, usually when we're working with the groups, the vocal kind of had more elements from the get-go, whereas this is a solo artist, we kind of let the vocal kind of be a lead.
Yeah, and it's very stripped back, and it's like it's an emotional song. Initially, this song was called 3 AM, and it was just more about calling up a girl anytime and linking. And you've always got that relationship. And once we did the translation into Korean, it got changed into Ice Queen, obviously, which is what it's known for now. But and it's about melting a girl's cold heart essentially and warming her up to your love. So it's a nice story, a nice concept, and obviously the intimacy of the vocal comes through with Baekyhun's performance. We'll show you some of the harmonies in the song as well. Super deep.
All those layers.
See, sometimes people don't even know what they're hearing unless it's singled and soloed out. You'll
Yeah.
think it's just
My favourite part of
one
the whole
voice, but
song
really it
is
could be like him
this
back there
small
like,
part
yeah,
after the-
yeah. But it's
the
just
mid
really
eight,
low.
And we're back to
Yeah.
really
That's
excel
why I
on
like all
his
those layers.
vocal ad-libs, which is this.
Yeah, he killed that. And sometimes we add ad-libs and harmonies in as a direction, but it's up to the artist to really deliver that and to bring out their own expression of the ad-libs and the feeling of it. And yeah, Baekyhun's an amazing vocalist.
So that was Behind the Beat, and we are London Noise.
That's right, make sure you subscribe and watch our other videos. Comment below, let us know what you think.
London Noise. That's inspiring, bro.
That's very inspiring.
I like them. I want to check out more stuff from them.
What frustrates me most personally is the fact that I feel like the only thing that I don't know is how to operate the software swiftly. But if
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, I could definitely see myself sitting there like, oh yeah, like let's put an effect on that, like double that, take that, cut that, like make the bass climb right here. So hey, those are dreams and aspirations that I just need to find maybe 2 producers who are willing to have me annoy them over the shoulder, or I just need to take a couple years and get it done, because regardless of my rap career or anything that I do musically, I will never stray from the fire beats. Like, that's my life. I remember being a kid and that I got 5 on it. I was like, what is going on? Like, yeah, man. So that's one of my deepest regrets is at one point in my life, I think it was in high school, I had started to learn to make beats, and then I tried again in college, and I just kept picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down. But like mentally, it's still there. So hey, maybe one day you'll see me sitting down on the other end of that computer, getting back to it.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love watching stuff like that, though.
It
I
ain't
could
bad.
watch that for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, it's nothing to it but to do it, man. I'm going to keep saying I need to pick up my guitar. You're going to keep saying you need to make beats. We just got to do it.
Crispy knows what I'm talking about. I see you in the comments.
If you're watching on Patreon, thank you for tuning in. We are doing the City Lights album review. If you're watching on YouTube as well, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, this will be, the full playback will be posted in Patreon for our patrons to watch in full. I don't have anything else, man. Baekyhun is fire so far. He's a solid 4 out of 4 for me.
Yeah, the only other thing I wish I could have seen is like the first time they played that beat for him.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see people's reactions to like the stuff that they get. Like, let's see what you got
Yeah.
when we throw this beat on you. I want to hear his first initial reaction of like humming around, like, ooh. So if somebody's got some footage like that, send it to your boy.
Now, Diamond, I believe we've done this on YouTube as well.
I don't know.
I think that we did it the same day that we did Stay Up.
Kim said it's a mix. It was in a mix. So we haven't done the color coded, I don't think. Let me check.
Let me just double check. Let me triple check. I don't think so.
I don't think we've done it.
Okay.
Well, no, we could just get started and then just see if it sounds mega familiar. But I don't think we've done it.
Okay. Let's do this.
부를 게 필요 없어 지금 그대로 있어 너만 있으면 love it 널리 Oh baby 난 다른 건 필요 없는 걸 Oh yeah 조금 더 가까이 와 눈을 마주친 순간 정신을 잃을 뻔했어 난 너의 마음속에서만 살고 싶어 난 But you know that I 너의 마음속음으로 Shining light, diamond bright 너도 알고 있지 By my side, feeling like I'm so high 너를 알려줘 오늘 내게도 Baby come on, come on, come on 넌 나의 diamond you do You got me shining when I'm with you 다가와줘 더 Come here baby, come here baby 계속 빛을 내줘 Come here baby, come here baby 넌 나의 diamond you do And I'll be shining with you 다가와줘 더 Come here baby, come here baby 널 안을 수 있게 Come here baby, shining cause you baby 너를 보면 다른 건 눈에도 안 보여 너의 특별한 몸짓 말투 baby 이런 걸 본 적이 없어 yeah. 조금 더 가까이 와 눈이 마주친 순간 정신을 잃을 뻔했어 난 너의 마음속에서만 살고 싶어 난 But you know that I 너의 마음속음으로 Shining
Gotta pause at least once. This is slapping me, bro. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's definitely sticking to the theme. So it's like, you know, Ice Queen still had some bang to it, but it was a little bit slower. But like this is bringing it back up. We're on number 5. I don't even remember how many tracks are on this mini album, but I'm sure we're getting closer to the end. And so far, it's been seamless. All the instrumentals complement one another. His flow on each and every instrumental so far has been perfect. Like he doesn't sound out of his lane whatsoever. The theme of this song matches the themes of the other songs. Like my man is spitting game from all angles on this mini album. Like you can't run. He don't matter if you got a cold heart. It don't matter if you mad. It don't matter if you like, we don't ever go anywhere. We're going to UN Village. Like he's hitting it from all angles.
He's kind of rap singing in this one, but he's also flexing his vocals. When I go back, he hit this high note a little bit in there. He was just switching up his pitch and his tone. But I like the way he likes to play around with layers in his music, man. Like when it come here, baby, it sounds like it's 4 of him on there. You know, he's hitting the lows and the highs. And I don't know. He just makes my flavor of music, so I'm just like in awe right now. So I'm just trying not to be like, oh, this is the best stuff I've ever heard, man.
Right.
It's fire to me, and I'm enjoying it. So
it's not even my flavor of music at all. But like, I can't sit here and deny that this is not a flawless, seamless, like perfection in this lane.
Yeah, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Let's do
너의 마음속에서만 살고 싶어 난 But you know that I 너의 마음속음으로 Shining light, diamond bright 너도 알고 있지 By my side, feeling like I'm so 너를 알려줘 오늘 내게도 Baby come on, come on, come on 넌 나의 diamond you do You got me shining when I'm with you 다가와줘 더 Come here baby, come here baby 계속 빛을 내줘 Come here baby, come here baby 넌 나의 diamond you do And I'll be shining with you 다가와줘 더 Come here baby, come here baby 널 안을 수 있게 Come here baby, shining cause you baby yeah, 미러 속에 갇힌 채 나는 나가지 못해 한참 길을 잃었어 난 그럴수록 빛나는 널 바라보면 난 어디든 다 갈 수 있는 걸 우리가 함께 만든 건 절대로 변하지 않아 널 벗어날 수 없도록 날 꽉 잡아 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 Baby come on come on come on 넌 나만의 diamond you do You got me shining when I'm with you 다가와줘 더 Come here baby, come here baby 계속 빛을 내줘 Come here baby, come here baby 넌 나의 diamond you do And I'll be shining with you 다가와줘 더
gonna clap that one up. Main reason why is what I noticed on the second half of the song is his track presence and his delivery was never the same besides the hook. Like, he didn't keep a reoccurring theme. So, for example, if you guys have heard, I forget which NCT Dream song it is, but they all were keeping that same la da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So like you kind of expected that, and I think that that's dope in certain tracks. But in this one, he really highlighted the fact of like my delivery on this is unpredictable. Like imagine if he was a boxer, bro, and he's just hitting you with different punches, and you think you got his combinations all figured out, and he's just like, nope, hitting you with this. And then when anything was reoccurring, which was the hook, he was throwing new riffs and new ad-libs on the back to flex the vocals.
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm glad you said that. That's exactly what I was going to say. He was flexing his vocal ability. I think I said that already. Like he was kind of rap singing, but then he's going up and down with the highs and the lows. And yeah, man, flawless. He makes my style of music, man. So I can't keep giving him so much praise. That's all I can do is just keep giving praise. I'm feeling it. This is one of my favorite albums to date so far.
Oh yeah,
non-skip for me. This is road trip vibes. Everybody sleep. It's my turn to control the music. Let me just play my Baekyhun and enjoy this drive through Tennessee. All right.
Yeah.
We're making our way down to Florida. Everybody sleep. It's my turn. Leave me alone. I'm throwing this album on.
Hey, man. Good for you.
If you're watching on YouTube, tune in. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. We noticed that over 70+ % people of watching our content have not subscribed. And that's a shame because I know you watched 7 videos.
Yeah, once you get to 7, like, you got to subscribe. It's just, we're going to keep popping up. I know that you were like, oh, they just going to phase out. Like, they just think they found all the slaps.
Right.
Nah, bro. Your favorite song is coming soon, whether you like it or not.
Right. And we just started acting. Y'all see LC in this skit. Don't see us on the red carpet and be like, man, those dudes from the reaction videos, man, they done made a movie.
I was supporting, I was subscribed, and then you hurry up and you down here at the corner like, let me hurry up and subscribe. We see what date you subscribe to.
Man.
YouTube gives you all the analytics.
In the comments, Mr. Phillips, hey, we gonna do a lot of road trips, all right? This is about the 3rd one. You know. About the time we get down to Atlanta, it's gonna be time for a new album. Probably throwing that Stray Kids. Everybody's up, turned. Got a belly full of gummy worms. And Red Bull.
We in the Sprinter van, bruh.
In the Sprinter van. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Until next time.
Peace.
All right, we're back. This is should we do the what's it called? Let's go ahead and do the Psycho.
I'm on a time crunch.
Okay, let's do Psycho. Got me feeling like a psycho. All right, let's do it.
They said we got to turn the volume up for this.
Okay, I'm going to turn it up. We're going to bump a little bit. What's up, World's Action? Fredo.
It's your boy, not your boyfriend.
We are live on Twitch doing the Baekyhun City Lights album review. Is this the last track or second to last? I don't know. So far, non-skip album for me. Baekyhun is rising amongst the ranks of my favorite people in K-pop. He has the sauce. He has the flavor. And they said turn this one up. So what I'm going to do is turn it up for the people listening. You ready?
I'm ready because I'm seeing the Twitch. We're live on Twitch right now with 160 people, and they're like, LC, you're going to love these lyrics.
Okay.
If I don't, I'm recreating the lyrics and including everybody's name that said I would love it in a diss track.
Okay.
Right here and right now.
You going to diss y'all. Okay. Y'all ready for that? Y'all prepared for that? All right, let's do it. Faculty Fam Diss, number 8 on the album.
끝도 없이 날 망쳐놓으려
Come on, bro. I ain't trying to be a certified electrician.
Right.
추락은 어디까진 걸까 넌 깊이 나를 파고들지 내 안에 박힌 붉은 구체 가시까지 독을 품은 느낌 나도 날 통제할 수가 없어 난 무표정 위로 숨을 쉬어 보다시피 때로와 가까이 와줘 난 네가 필요해 깨질 듯한
Song is building
머릿속에
anticipation.
어서 물러서 거리를 둬 Game over I'm a psycho 다른 누가 있어 그래 psycho 날 지배해 Game over I'm a psycho
The beat is different.
그가 말을 걸어 그래 psycho 난 굴복해 Game over 또 기억을 잃은 듯해 익숙해지지 내 말만 들어야 해 아니 내 눈을 믿어야 돼 너도 역시 원하는 걸 다 알고 있어도 뭐가 필요해 널 쉽게 끊지 못해 그 끌림은 위험해 Game over I'm a psycho 다른 누가 있어 그래 psycho 날 지배해 Game over I'm a psycho 그가 말을 걸어 그래 psycho 난 굴복해 Game over
I gotta pause at least once. I almost forgot. I was over here in a trance. I'm over here just vibing, just
Right.
head circles. My neck getting tired. But yeah, just feeding into the lyrics. Like, this is why I decided to like go a different route with Lisa from Blackpink, because I had some psychotic feelings over some certain situations. I was going crazy. So I'm like, you know what? It ain't even worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she's happy and I'm happy, and that's all that matters
Right.
going forward.
Yeah, man.
That's all I have to say. What you feeling about this track, man?
I honestly think that this is the only one that threw off the flow of the album. Like, he should have just finished it up with, you know, one more smooth chick track. You know what I'm saying? Like, one more smooth love boy. Like, I would have just slowed it down a little bit. This one's throwing me off, and
Yeah.
I'm still trying to. I know I don't got the full MP3. I'm still just trying to figure out the lyrics. But
Yeah.
it's like the whole time he been spitting this game and everything looks so sweet, and now he's psycho, and it just made me lose faith. Like, bro, I thought you had everything on lock from every angle.
Yeah, man. But referring back to my situation, sometimes the women have that effect on you. Where like you just don't know what to do. But overall, from a song perspective, on a more serious note, I felt like it is quite different from everything else on the track, and I don't mind it. It's a way I'm going out super slow, something different. I feel like it has like the slowest dubsteppy vibe. Those sounds that I'm hearing in it, that's the only way I can describe it. As I hear that electronic sound in there, and it does have a darker vibe, as I saw in the comments. So, and they said that this is a bonus track.
Okay,
So-
well that'll change my overall rating of the mini album. But honestly, this one, I know a lot of people said that they thought I would like this one. I still got half the song to go, but I'm really kind of not feeling it.
It's all good, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own music choices. Let's go ahead and finish this one up.
그래 psycho 날 지배해 I'm a psycho 그가 말을 걸어 그래 psycho 난 굴복해 나도 날 모르겠어 난 선한 건지 악한 건지 저건 속 psycho 그가 날 집어삼켜 난 너의 눈꿈치 눈 깜짝할 순간에 얼굴을 바꿔도 왜 미쳐가는 것 같아 나를 이해할 순 없겠지 너로 인해 모든 게 보다시피 위태로워 가까이 와줘 난 네가 필요해 깨질 듯해 머릿속에 어쩌면 너서 거리를 둬 I'm a psycho psycho 다른 누가 있어 그래 psycho 날 지배해 I'm a psycho I'm a psycho 그가 말을 걸어 그래 psycho 난 굴복해
It kind of started growing on me the second half of the song, but I think what's throwing me off is like to me how sweet and subtle his voice is besides when he's punching like he did. And that was a lot of roughness in the back. Like I was like, you need Shen Yol or you need Schumann or somebody else to like come in and help you on this one. And I don't mean it like he needs help. I'm just talking about from a blending standpoint. It sounded like it almost sounded like they could have cut these vocals and put it on this beat rather than him singing to this beat. That's how my ears were interpreting it. And it just didn't quite mesh the way I thought it would. But I traditionally love the dubstep sound. And of course I love his voice. But for some reason, I don't know. I couldn't make the connection fully.
Yeah, I think it's one of those vibey experience songs. Like I feel like this is a song that you just kind of experience and it can put you in a trance.
Yeah.
Like on the road trip, if this is the concluding album, I'm just completely zoned out. Like just thinking about everything, about the relationship, about life, about everything. But I don't know. I liked it. It was something different. And I still felt like he stayed within him. This was the most different track out of all of them on the album, and I would say that it wasn't anything that was too far different for me because I do enjoy the R&B genre, and I don't think I've heard something like this, but I've heard albums that kind of throw in a little bit something more trancey, more like I hear it a lot like on Trey songs, like interlude songs, and Chris Brown, like they'll have an interlude where it's kind of vibey, just a trance or just an instrumental with some riffing in the background. So I'll say hats off to this guy. To conclude the album review, this is one of my favorite albums. I'll probably have to give it a 9 just because it was so short. I can't give it a full 10. I'm giving it a 9.
Well, yeah, remember we said maybe for the mini albums we can give it stars, like up to 5 stars. I would give it like a 4. If it's stars, I'd give it like a 4, maybe 4.5, but I'm definitely going to give it a 9 too. Reason why is I'm going to be very protective over giving anything a 10. This is the only song that I think is a good song, but it kind of threw me off. But this is completely out of my lane. Like, not out of my lane, like, but it's not my overall preference of music. Like, as good as this album is, I probably by myself won't play it again just because it's not my overall preference of music, which is fine. But like, if somebody asks me how fire this album is, you betcha. I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, betcha. I'm going to be like, no, that mug is a non-skip album. And then, you know, I would be more than happy to share it with you. Yeah. But just from personal taste. But an overall flow, flawless. Him on each track, flawless. Titles of the track, flawless. Like lyrics, flawless. But I'm only giving something a 10 if I'm protecting the 10 is what I'm saying.
Right. Same here. I can't remember what I gave the Stray Kids album. Not to jump too far off topic, but I feel like that was super high.
It was high, but it was, I forget too.
I can't remember.
Mine might have been like an 8 something.
I think I said a 9.7.
I don't know.
I said a 9.7, yeah, because that was a long album with 17 songs. And I've listened to some of my favorite American artists that have 17 song long albums, and I'm skipping like four or five of them
easily.
But to get back on topic, Baekyhun, man, it just made me more excited for the EXO comeback. I will say that. We will be present for that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll give them the 24-hour grace. Thank you, Blix and Aya and Shorty P and everybody. June 7th, thank you for that. June 7th, I'm excited for that, and I'm also excited for more solo Baekyhun in the future.
Absolutely.
Is this his only solo work?
Bambi.
No, Bambi. What's wrong with me? Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Phillips, I took some of your chart and incorporated it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Any support is appreciated. It doesn't always have to be, financial. He took the time and put together some critiques we could use for an album review. So thank you for that, brother. Thank you all for tuning in live on Twitch. It's Memorial Day. Pay homage to all the soldiers, both active, fallen, past, and present. Spend the rest of the day with your family.
That's right.
Keep it PG-13, y'all.
I'm going to go find me a plate.
Yeah, I'm about to go find a plate of some good food. If you're watching on YouTube, until next time. All right, now, y'all, Twitch. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. We're going to wrap it up. We got to get to the barbecue.
That's right.
Yeah, man, I've been yawning. I yawned like 6 times. That's because I was hot, and we were scheduled to eat our little early dinner at 2 p.m. Guess when my family showed up and everybody arrived there?
Probably 5. If you said 2, they probably got there 3 hours late.
Well, we started the album review at 5.
Oh, then I'm talking about everybody. You probably ate before them.
Yeah, everybody didn't. My mama still wasn't there, but everybody got there about 4. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can expect. Sometimes in our culture. They said be there at 2. I said, all right, I'll be there around 3. So I get there at 3.
CP time.
Food still ain't done. Everybody's like, oh, you the first one here? I'm like, I'm the first one here. Mm-hmm. I showed up an hour late thinking I was taking a risk.
It gets me every time, bro. My mom be like, we eating that too? I'll be there at 1:30, 1:40.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we are not doing the mix tonight. DJ Tezzy is taking the time to be with his family. So
Thursday
we'll be back Thursday for the mix. Yeah. But if you are on our Patreon, go download those MP3s. We got a folder with them all in there. Most of them are in there.
We're working on that. Man. We're going to take some time to make sure that we double up on all the uploads that we missed. You got to think we have over 100 megabytes of files on this computer alone. So it's like those days where we cranking out and making cuts and uploads and all that, sometimes it can get lost in the sauce. So
yeah,
we're going to start diving through that and make sure everything's posted.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
most it.
And for those who don't know who are international, it is a holiday here in America, Memorial Day. I saw the parade this morning and got to see a lot of people from the community, a lot of military people, officers, firefighters, all of those people. Good times, man. And, we got to eat with the fam. I got to go to the second family dinner. You know what I'm saying? You eat with one side of the family, and then you go to the next side of the family. That's how I've been doing it historically. So, I got to show up to the cookout. Jezere, you invited to the cookout, long as you bring some cookies.
Yep.
All right?
Do that.
And, yes, we will be watching the rest of Kingdom here live on Twitch only, and you can come back and replay it on Twitch only. So
we'll let you know when.
We'll announce it either on YouTube, Patreon, Discord, somewhere. Social media, Instagram, you'll find out. Or you can just hit me up on Instagram like, hey, Fredo, where's the Kingdom at? And then I'll let you know. Not today, but maybe tomorrow or the next day, all right? We figure it out.
Yeah, until next time.
Until next time, y'all have a good one.
Vote for me.
Vote for Fredo.